Hello air signs, Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. This is a general reading for air signs. My name's Serenity, and if this resonates with you, please like, share and follow. Now let's see what message is coming in for air signs. Okay, please press that like button, because I know once you get into it you forget. Somebody's had a baby, you know, creating something. If they haven't created it, they're creating it. They've had a baby. Have faith for those who was waiting to give birth to new ideas by the full moon. Could have manifested this. Okay, this is for air signs. Ooh, we got two came out. You got realization, and you also got boundaries. Some of you need to set some boundaries. This person has got a realization, and this person needs to set some boundaries. So let's see what's going on between you, eh? I'll read both. Ooh, wow. Masculine man needs to focus. Especially the males. They need to focus. Two of them's come out. That's what's going on between the both of you. The masculine could have had a realization. You could need to focus more. Well, alright, so your spirit say, split it this way. Okay, so you're thinking about a realization about a masculine, and on the masculine side, he's bound, he's like trapped, he's like can't get out, you know, covering himself, protection here. Someone needs the protection, somebody needs to focus, okay, to submerge it, you know what I mean? They got the, oh here, ooh, they got long, they got one leg in, one leg out, sitting on a fence. They're either in or they're out, or they're stopping traffic. Okay, they're blocking traffic because somebody's going through a transformation here and they need to focus through the third eye. Okay, the third eye is opening. Okay, it's time to set some boundaries. On the masculine side here, got sovereignty. So somebody's thinking, feeling and realizing they got the Queen of the Moon air sign. Okay, they're realizing this, or you're realizing this, and this other person's setting boundaries here because they need to focus. Okay, they're going, the third eye's opening, they're seeing something for the first time around this full moon again, and they're going to take some action. Alright, and it's going to be unexpected as a center of the issue. Whatever's going to take place is going to be unexpected here. Okay, so some of you, you're getting the realization about a masculine here, and it's talking about your sovereignty and the Queen of the Moon. This could be somebody who's using their intuition here, right? So some of you, I'm going to read realization to you now. Okay, this is for Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. Please like, share, subscribe for those who haven't subscribed already, right? So you're getting some realization. With self-awareness comes realization. Knowledge is power. Self-examination of your role within a situation is important here, air signs. The affirmation, I have timely self-awareness and act upon my realization. As we move into the early waxing cycle, light begins to shine upon the shadows, illuminating what is. This is the beginning of a powerful process, realization. When we decide to really examine our lives without fear or favor, it can be hard. This is no doubt an act of courage. We might not like what we discover at all. After all, yet without self-awareness and the will to act upon this realization, whether we perceive them as negative or positive, we do not get to change and grow. The realization that we have a pattern, a bad habit or a behavior that is causing us pain is a powerful position. Wow, I'm finding it hard to talk here. Even though we may feel worry and pain around this discovery, we can then take personal responsibility to change our situation, since we know our current position. Knowing ourselves more completely enables us to accept ourselves more readily and dare to love exactly who we really are. So some of you need to accept and realize and start loving yourself. And you're probably realizing that now. Okay? That's for some of you. Because the situation is right now you're having a wake-up call. Okay? And you're seeing somebody for who they really are. And it's about time. So I'm going to put a card on that to find out what is it you have realized. What has air signs realized here? And this is going to be a bonus one because it's Gemini season. You're going to realize that you need to have made a decision with the 7 of Cups here reversed like this. Okay? Some of you were very confused and you didn't know what to actually choose. Okay, but you got the 7 of Cups here, and this is reverse. Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's right here. And more. But your realization here with the 7 of Cups here reversed like this is being confusion. Uncertainty. You desire something but you don't even know what you desire. But you've got determination now, and success is just around the corner. But for some of you, there's been too many choices and possibilities for an easy decision to be made. Okay? Because the 7 of Cups reverse tells of missed opportunities due to your indecisiveness and your confusion. And you kind of well, take a drink. You're starting to realize this now. Because some of you might have been deluding yourself with unrealistic, unattainable dreams and fantasies at this time regarding this masculine. Right? This could have been in the past that you had this realization. Okay? But success can be sometimes lead to a spiritual poverty though. Okay? That's for somebody. Because the 7 of Cups, when it's reversed like this, is indicating that if you persist on your chosen path, you eventually succeed. Okay? But some of you need to follow through with your ideals and your plans to reap your rewards here. Okay? And do not follow others or deter or distract you. They're trying to someone don't want to tell you. Someone's trying to deter you or distract you from realizing the truth about them. And this is somebody, could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? But they're very selfish, very self-centered, very egotistic person, okay? It's like me, myself, and I, or what's it in for me, not doing nothing for nothing. Well, I'll let you know this, okay? Because this person, right? This is what you're realizing about this masculine person here, okay? They're very apprehensive. There could be a lot of delays, okay, because of your missed opportunity because you was indecisive. There could have been some misunderstanding, but there's definitely been some disloyalty going on, okay? And somebody was very vulnerable, and someone could have took advantage of you, okay? But some of you have been nostalgic at the moment, looking back, okay? Some of you are thinking about offering friendship or some form of conciliation to an old adversary. Rather than gloat about your success, you'll be far more happier within yourself once efforts have been made to repair your friendship, because some of you may want to repair your friendship with this masculine, okay? But remember, through indecisiveness of your decision, you could lose out an opportunity here. Yeah, because some of you are thinking about returning back to somebody from your past, or somebody from, yeah, it's you. You're thinking about it, okay, wanting to be friends with this person, okay? For some of you might have the inability of your plans to work out positively. The completion of a project has been postponed or has gone without proper recognition. That could be bringing you some form of disappointment here. But you need to just revise the situation and adjust it a little bit, and you might get it right, okay? But some of you could be indecisive regarding your bills that you got to pay, you know? Or who owes you money. And what you need to pay out and things that's not being paid. That needs to be looked into and rectified for somebody. Somebody could be returning who owes you money. Okay, they haven't paid. Okay? But some of you need to keep a tab on your stress. Okay? Because pressure and tension in your life right now. And don't allow it to take over your day to day, because it seems like a lot of you could be dealing with somebody who's up in their ego and giving you a lot of stress here. Okay? Because the Six of Cups here turning up like this as well, right? Is somebody who's thinking about returning, or they're having memories regarding the past. They might have got a wake-up call, a realization, an aha moment, I hear, okay, about somebody who's from their childhood that they're reminiscing about, okay? Memories of the past. For some of you still, with the Six of Cups here reversed like this, and plus as well, some of you have actually got 2 sixes here, okay? Some of you are going through a stage right now in your life where you need to have some form of justifiable faith and trust in your partner, okay? But it's got to be justifiable, okay, if you do decide to return back to this person, okay? Because for some of you right now, with the Six of Cups here reversed, you're living in the past, being very nostalgic, okay? This could be causing delay because you're sitting you're sitting on the fence, okay? One leg in, one leg out. You're not made a choice or decision, okay? Because it also signifies a reluctance to face up to the changes in your relationship or in a domestic situation. Some of you have been asked to kind of concentrate on the positive and adapt as best as you can, right? Because if you find the arrangement or changes to be totally to your disliking, right, you're given the opportunity to leave the situation altogether. So it's a choice, okay? One thing we all got is the freedom of choice, okay? You might be thinking about it, but you're hearing, use your intuition. The card that clarifies the masculine here is the Two of Pentacles. This is somebody who's dropped the ball, okay? The truth is coming out. You're either coming out from no longer, you get some clarity that this person was juggling with you in the past and no longer want to juggle, okay? But I'm going to read masculine first. 42. 6, yeah? Another 6. Okay, for some of you, okay, because you keep getting all these 6s here, right? There are romantic times ahead of you here once this person stops juggling, whoever you're with, right? Well, I'm going to read to you the masculine. It's time to step forward and lead. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It's time to formally learn more, enroll in a course, or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. The affirmation: may the positive attributes of the masculine align with me. While lunar gods are rare, usually their realms are the solo. They're conspicuous when they appear. The Australian Aboriginal deity of the Wanneroo tribe area, Bayum, encourages us to observe the laws of the land and to appreciate the beauty around us. Bayham is depicted with having big eyes and no mouth, teaching us that sometimes beauty does not need to be spoken about, just witnessed with the eyes of our head and our heart. The North god Mani, the moon himself, teaches us to be wise about the passage of life. The Mesopotamian sin shows us how to ask about the future and how important it is to protect the weak. There are many more. So some of you are taking care of people who are weaker than you, and bringing them to your home or taking care of them. Or I hear some of you are suffering with OPP, other people's problems. Okay, feeling like you're Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It. Okay. The traditional positive attributes of the masculine, such as strength, physical vitality, power of will, shielding and protection of the weak, are important for anyone to adopt, no matter their gender or orientation. Should you pull this card, it's asking you to step up into your power, your uniqueness, and offer your guidance to those who may need it. So some of you are doing exactly that. You are having an open home for all those who need to go and say, help, fix up. Okay? You're giving a lot of advice and counseling because you're using your intuition. Okay? Some of you are, some of you are not. Okay? Some of you could be going to somebody who's like this. Right? But like I said, you got the Two of Pentacles here. Right? And this is reverse. Right? For some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Libra, Aquarius. It's a Gemini then. But also Taurus or Capricorn. Okay? But definitely some of you is dealing with the earth sign. Right? But you got the Two of Pentacles, and that is reversed. Right? This is about somebody, this masculine, being very impatient, inconsistent, to going through a lot of self-doubt. Okay? You know, you're feeling that they're reckless. That's the next step you're taking. Okay? Being very immature. You're probably partying a lot. Okay? There's a lot of discouragement though. Okay? Because this person is very disorganized and they could be going through a lot of difficulties right now. Right? It seems like somebody's mind is preoccupied with previous events or situation. It's not necessary for you to resolve this situation or issue before you truly be joyful here, because someone feels like, I can't be happy until this is done. I can't be happy until this man comes into my life. Are you for real? Oh gosh, sorry, but I hear self-love here, self-love. Okay, send them love and light, but at the end of the day, what do you mean you can't be happy unless this person's in your life? Okay? The only person that should be feeling that way towards is God. Okay? You won't be happy unless even God's not in your life. You know? Oh man, not man. Sorry, not man. Or woman. Okay? Sorry. Right? But like I said, with the Two of Pentacles here coming out reversed like this, it implies you or someone feels the need to kind of simulate some form of enjoyment or happiness in an attempt to hide or mask their true feelings here. Because it seems like you actually live your truth regardless of what others' expectations. Because some of you are wearing a mask, you're pretending to be something you're not, just to please people. I say OPP, other people's problems. Okay, it's not your circus, not your monkey. You're taking over shit that's not yours. You know what I mean? I'll be surprised if the 10 of bloody ones don't turn up with with all the burdens you're taking on here, air sign. Okay? You only got one life, live it, I hear. Okay? Take care of you. Okay? And those who you got responsibility for. But for every individual, God gave us all 100%. Okay? But the moment you start helping, reaching too much over, and not empowering them to do it for themselves, your percentage goes up and they get higher. You're getting weaker and they're getting stronger. Some of you here are dealing with emotional vampires. They're sucking the energy and draining you. Okay? They're draining the friggin' life, and the truth is going to be coming out. And you are going to get some clarity in this situation here. Okay? And then you can start a new beginning. Once you cut out people and things that don't longer serve you. You know what I mean? This man was juggling you. For those who were thinking this man was coming out of juggling, so you have to make a decision, do you want him back or not? Or her back or not? But you need to have a clear mind. Okay? Use your intuition. Your gut feeling trying to tell you something. Okay? Some of you need to let go. And some of you are reviewing the situation and moving on. Because this masculine has been given to 2. Okay? You might want to come in now with an apology to say that they're sorry for moving on and leaving you and abandoning you, right? And it's only because they're having to go to court and they're going through some form of karma or something, you know? That's for somebody, right? Person's lying, man. The spiteful, the bitter. Why? I've got nothing good to tell you. There's bad news coming in regarding this person. I must tell some of you, okay? Because it could also be something around regarding a fire sign that's going to get some justice or some karma as well for somebody, right? Because somebody's definitely is up in their head at night time or going through some form of depression regarding having to go to court. Because it's going to be unjust, because it's not going to be good news. And beep. Card that come out, it's a death card, and that came out reverse. On this masculine here, who's walked away from you, okay, thought he wasn't good enough, you know what I mean? Thought the grass was kind of greener on the other side. Now wants to return now because they're stuck, they can't move forward, they're still thinking about the past, okay? Just realizing that you were an empress, okay? And what they've been messing around with, they've sort of had settled for crackers and then they had steak at home. That's for somebody, you know? Couldn't tell the difference. But then again, I'm hearing birds of a feather stick together. Friends remain friends, right? Because they've got something in common. The moment they've got nothing in common, they're no longer friends. Okay? So they chose to hang around with people that was the same as them. You were showing them or shining a light on their darkness. Or somebody was doing it to them of how they felt or how you felt. Okay? Some of you may want to actually return back to somebody that from the past because you're thinking about it, okay? You're trying to make a decision about this. You're going back and forth regarding this, okay? Seems to be strongly on your mind, right? And for some of you, though, it was a separation in the past or a loss in the past of this masculine, right? Who now wants to return. For some of you, it'll be a disaster. Destruction. Because you've not been indecisive, because then what you fear is what you draw. And also, because you're overthinking of it, you're going to draw this person to you and it's going to be a disaster anyway. Because the person's refusing to change. Do not change. Okay? Some of you, whoops. Ten of Pentacles on the Death card. Loss, could lose out financially. And there's going to be a separation anyway. So that's what I'm saying. It's wow. Sometimes I'm lost for words. Right? This person is lacking action, enthusiasm, definitely for life, okay? This person has a very destructive nature, okay? And the person could be feeling stagnation, sorrow or depression, or trying to look for some new ideas. And some of you may be in that situation yourself where you're confused or indecisive and you're stuck and you don't know if you want to go forward or walk away from people and things that don't longer serve you, okay? But things are stagnant right now, okay, with this masculine, right? Could even be losing out financially, could be walked away from family or people that they've known for 10 years or more. Okay, people that was very stable or financially abundant. Okay. Ooh. For some of you though, it could be that somebody was acting very foolish, very immature. Okay. For some of you, this is a good time for a change. Okay. But for some of you, it's not a good time. Some of you are coming out after a change, but some of you, it's not a good time right now. Okay. Some of you need to spend more time planning. Okay. Because your fears and your negative thinking is stopping you from going forward. Okay. For some of you, it could be someone welcome changes if you return back to somebody from your past. You might have to pick yourself up to some unknown or welcoming new environment that you're not used to, you know. Some of you feeling in limbo. It could be telling you there's going to be some disaster if you turn back to somebody from your past. Okay. I'm not telling you. I am what Spirit's saying. Okay. Because it could also, for saying for the masculine, there could be some form of accident or incident. Definitely some upheaval. Okay. But it's definitely some temporary stagnation going on with this person. Okay. And you feel it. Okay. Well, who feels it knows it. Going through this masculine is going to go through some difficult long period here. Okay, it'll last as long as the person refuses to change it here. Okay, somebody is resisting change and the fear of the future here, and it may be the change made in your life are more traumatic the more you hang on to the past here. Because somebody here is not letting go of the past and still holding on to it. Or holding on to when there was juggling and when I was able to have this and the good old days. It's gone, man. Let go, let God. He gone, he gone, he gone, he gone. Okay? It's time to grow up. It's time to go and say, face and deal with one's responsibilities now. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. But somebody could be going through, like I said, some form of depression. Okay, it's due to neglecting the cycle or not accepting that cycle has come to an end, and it could be the breakup of a relationship. Okay, that some of you are not accepting, right? And for some of you right now, with the Ten of Pentacles here reverse, okay, some of you it could have been a long-term relationship. For some of you it was a marriage. Okay, some of you it was a job he was in for 10 years or more. Okay, and some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius male who's going through this. Okay, but with the Ten of Pentacles here reversed like this, it's also speaking to you about some friction, arguments, discord, robbery, theft. So watch your belongings around this male. There could be some gambling going on, boredom, financial loss, misfortune. This masculine is going through a lot. Okay, especially on the earth side right now. Some of you masculines are going through a lot, or somebody you know around you is going through a lot right now. Okay, and they could even be losing out financially here. Alright, for some of you though, there may be family members or members who are stifling or hindering you or attempting to hold you back from your chosen path here. They may be using emotional or financial manipulation in an attempt to obstruct you or deter you from going forward here. Okay, but you're allowing it because you need to take your power back. I keep hearing, stop giving it away to people, right? Stop people pleasing, right? Whew. But for some of you though, it could also be indicating that you'll be experiencing a temporary setback or postponement or losses experiences, as this time will prove to be minor. But for some of you it's major. I'm hearing, sorry, but some of you it's minor, Some of you it's major. Okay? Because some of you right now, there could be some unsolicited or unwarranted advice given by friends or by family members, and it's not very welcomed right now. It could be very intolerable right now. Okay? Some of them, it could be your families, like I said. They may be proven to be more of a hindrance rather than a help in your life right now. Okay? Pre-warned is pre-armed, I always say. You know? All the message here for air signs you need to know. I'm going to read to you now the sovereignty, because you got the Queen of Sovereignty. So I'm going to read that to you now. Some of you could have returned that. Oh my goodness. You returned back to a marriage that was over because you didn't make a proper decision. Oh gosh. Listen to me good. I am so sorry if I'm seen to be coming around like I don't understand, especially if you're going through a depression right now and you're confused and you made a mistake. This is all good thing as well. The good and the bad, but you're going to learn from it. Okay? Because who feels it knows it. Right? But the Queen here, the Queen of the Moon, who's in your future position here, representing, gone from the masculine to the feminine here. Right? I'll read that to you now. Sovereignty. You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. The book stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. So I'm saying, take back your power. Wow. The whole point is you have power, but you're giving it away to people. You think people have got more knowledge than you, and you've got more knowledge than them. They need you more than you need them. And that's the thing that you need to kind of wake up, let the penny drop, you know? The affirmation is, I reign over my own realm. Goddess of the Moon are one of the oldest kinds of feminine divine and features in the mythologies from almost every corner of the globe. From Diana of the ancient Rome and the Greek Artemis to the Semitic Astarte, Hina from Polynesia. The link with the feminine divine and the lunar planet and the cycles is a strong one. These goddesses is in all their myriads of forms were extremely powerful and demonstrated to the woman that they naturally had power as well. We should strive to be powerful queens of our own domain. Women especially have been socialized to defer, to keep small, to be quiet, and to hold a very twisted kind of service that borders on servitude, which is true. We've been taught that to go and say women are below men, men is the head of the home, and that we need to serve them. Okay? This is 2021, and I think a lot of people need to wake up and to say that rule was probably created by males to go and make women submitted. Okay? While in many first world countries, women can choose to be what they wish to be on a paper, women still experience inequality in most countries in areas such as wage disparity and imbalance of the numbers of women in government or in high-level board positions. However, what has been accepted in the past is not what will be accepted in the future. A new queendom is coming. When we reign over our own lives, it is us that take on the responsibility for our own change and decisions. The Moon Queen knows that we just under the divine and our own rules, and as such the book stops here. Therefore, it's worth us investing in growing our own self-awareness, our own self-trust, self-care, self-esteem in real and practical ways. We must, as any queen would, set firm boundaries to protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. This does not mean we become cruel rulers. We should always aim for benevolence, fairness, and great love for all, as well as ourselves. It just means that we may have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. Wow. And that's where it comes. Boundaries. Do you understand? Boundaries. People are starting to see now you're going to have to set some boundaries. Do you understand? You're going to have to. Because if you don't, people will walk right over you, circle right around you, take the piss. Okay? They'll take your kindness for weakness. Just set some boundaries here. Tell me about this Queen of Sovereignty. What other message here for this Queen of Sovereignty? You've got the High Priestess. Use your intuition regarding the people who are in your environment right now. Okay? Because for some of you, you've got to know the difference between who's a help and who's a hindrance. Okay? Because it talks about having balance in your life, using your psychic abilities, okay, your spiritual knowledge, okay, because there's some secret around you right now, okay. Like I said, the unexpected is coming here, all right. At the center of this is the unexpected is coming, and for some of you right now, okay, with the High Priestess here showing up like this, some of you are in a position here like you take back your power, okay? Because the High Priest may be indicating that assistance from a feminine spiritual guide, or it could tell of an inner awareness of the laws of the goddess and the universe. It tells of knowing that you and all life forms are love, okay? Because the High Priest is asking you to maintain your faith here, even though the hard times you may face during life's journey, still have faith. Okay, but some of you, it's also telling you it's wise to keep your ideas, your plans, your intentions to yourself at this time, because you are to have complete faith in your own abilities rather than taking on the advice, opinions of other people. Like I said, stop people pleasing. You know what I mean? Listen to your own inner guidance. Okay, somebody here is going to feel rejected. Okay, because somebody's lying and got some form of secrets here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, that's for somebody. What's in the dark will come to the light here. Use your intuition here. Okay, because somebody may want to return, but they haven't changed. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This person is usually very grounded, very financially stable. This could even be a very mother nurturing feeling here. Or you may even have Earth in your chart, because it's showing here that from the female's perspective, they're very stable. They're financially very materialistic. Could even give birth to a child. They're very nurturing, caring. Okay, very practical, very hard workers. Okay. Could be dealing with the Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be a mother figure in your life right now for some of you. Okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles indicates a woman who could be a negative aspect or give a negative response or emotions. Okay? But for some of you, the Queen of Pentacles represents a loving, sensuous, open-hearted woman who likes to create positive atmosphere around herself. This woman makes for a good wife and a mother who enjoys her domestic security and likes to share what she has with others. Because the Queen of Pentacles appreciates beautiful things and loves nature and animals, right? But she also has a positive financial flair. You know, she likes the good things in life. You know, she usually describes this woman as a dark-haired, mature minded woman who is honest and reliable. She appreciates the material world she lives in, and most often could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or they may even have this in their chart. Okay, but the Queen of Pentacles represents someone who's charitable, family orientated, and compassionate. She's excellent in the fields of teaching, politics, healing, psychology, and new age related fields. She's also able to deal with environmental and planetary concerns. But she's a caring of the needy and the ill and offers solutions to problems. You know what I mean? That's what she's like. Somebody you can talk to that has the intuition here, who's trying to tell you that somebody's not changed. Okay? So you could be talking to or you went to, they're letting you know somebody hasn't changed. Okay? The person is toxic, but they're trying to hold back and pretend it's not there. Okay, could be dealing with a Capricorn who's holding all this toxic and codependency, drug addictions going on here. Okay, somebody here who's very needy, very lacking confidence, somebody who's being controlled. Okay, it's Capricorn, Leo. Okay, somebody could even be using black magic, so be careful. Somebody's protected though. Somebody's protected. I hear that. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles here. But it's telling you, keep mum. Definitely going to be a separation. It's due with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Somebody needs to separate and go within. Okay, somebody could be in hospital, but somebody hasn't completed their cycle, like I said, and someone's going to hit rock bottom here and go through some financial loss. Because even though somebody's coming back to apologize, don't trust them, because otherwise, if that person's going through karma, you're going to have to go through the karma with them. Okay, that's for somebody, right? You need to complete a cycle. What is done is done. You'll be far better off if you do, but everybody's got the freedom of choice. Okay, who feels it knows it. So I'm going to go on to decide who you're dealing with now. Okay, I think I took a long time on you right, to let you understand, or you didn't, that you need to set some boundaries. Okay, and focus and take some form of action, because the unexpected is coming in here. Alright, so let's see regarding these boundaries. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. This is a bonus reading, so please like, share and subscribe. Right, let's say boundaries. Judging what you need and what you don't need allows you to place healthy boundaries. You teach people how to treat you. Judge what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care, and simplify. The affirmation: I can say yes or no with authenticity and clarity. Whoa. Sorry about that, got disconnected then. Okie dokie. Anyway, as I was saying, right, doesn't stop me, right? The affirmation is: I can say yes or no with authenticity and clarity. In times of sickness, or say, the presence of very strong emotions such as grief, we often naturally simplify. We cut out all the extras that are too hard or too complex at that time. We might not take up an invitation to an event. We might have to work at attending. We might only watch a film we know uplifts us. We might only want to see or communicate with friends we know and trust to understand, love and support us, warts and all. We might only choose to spend the depths of our heart and time with people rather than many, and we become vastly sensitive to those who now discover take the unfair share of our energy. Now this is the person that you're dealing with. They've put boundaries up. They're protecting their energy. This person is spiritual protected out here. Okay, because they know they're listening to their intuition of what's going on. This is somebody else who's listening to their intuition, what's going on, right? They're not following the crowd. Okay, they're going within, right? Because looking at your side is confusing you. Some of them, you're not even your friend, your frenemy that you're listening to. Now, when it concerns boundaries, this person says, we might also look to our body more compassionately and eat nourishing foods to heal it. So this person is not just taking care of their mind, they're taking care of their body and spirit. Okay? Do comforting things for it, recover more easily, or just decide to rest it completely. If we are healthy people, We naturally actions and kind of simplicity and a set of boundaries to protect ourselves so we can give ourselves some space to heal. What if we did this all the time? What if we more consciously chose more simply and specifically for the benefit of our own mind, body and spirit? Yes, life is complex, but it can be richer and more enjoyable. If we pare back what is negatively extra and choose a more deliberate or authentic path, we don't need so much fluff and people pleasing and running about madly and fast food and fast fashion and gossip and hardcore Olympic level scheduling and stress. We just don't. Look at what you choose to do last time you were forced to simplify. If it was a positive choice, maybe that could be your starting point for something better today. This judgment you made was for you and it worked. Not all judgment is bad or to be avoided. Every single one of us judge every day. We judge what brand or washing powder to buy amongst many. We judge what TV show is good and what isn't. We vote, which is judgment on trust. We have a legal system with a judge. We judge what we will accept and what we will not. If we don't, we do not have values, nor do we have boundaries. Huge issues for some. To simply focus on your own experiences, not look outside yourself or for justice, may all be very nice for gurus. But for those of us who want to be the change they wish to see, I judge happily that certain things are unacceptable. So I strive to change those things. People judged that slavery wasn't right and involved themselves in change, even to the extent of waging war. People judged that whaling wasn't right, so it's been banned in most countries. We've judged that apartheid wasn't right and people died to change it. One brave man, Nelson Mandela, was jailed decades as a result. Boundaries teach people how to treat us, and this is the kind of positive judgment that you should be looking for, okay? Because you got to draw a line in the sand here, or this person has drawn a line in the sand on how people treat them, okay? They're not going to be being indecisive regarding how they're protecting their energy from emotional vampires. So they're protecting themselves, okay? This is somebody here who's focusing on their spirituality, I see, and going through a transformation. Alright? For some of you, you've not completed the cycle with this person, so you feel like you hit rock bottom. Okay? Some of you are going through financial hard times right now. And some of you need to stand up and speak the truth and shame the devil. Okay? And some of you need to cut somebody off and complete a cycle. Right? That's for somebody. But, like I said, we all got freedom of choice. Now, this person could have decided to cut somebody off and set boundaries and isolated themselves because somebody was unfaithful to them. Okay? Or a relationship ended, or somebody had to choose between two. Okay? But with the Lovers card like this, reversed like this, it could be also be speaking about somebody here who could be a Libra or Gemini. Yeah? And they could be experiencing some form of procrastination. They're going to telling themselves they're going to set boundaries but don't do it. They could have made some bad decisions, or there could have been some confusion going on, or the miscommunication, but this person's now put some borders, or they're hiding away because they're going through some trial or indecisiveness, okay? And it could have been causing some discord here, okay? And arguments, so they're kind of protecting themselves from this, okay? Because when the Lovers appears reverse, he might be talking about a situation where there's been some strong opposition that is felt. So this person kind of listened to their intuition and thought, I'm going into my bubble, I'm protecting myself here, okay? Because it talks of a possibility of making a wrong choice or decision, okay? It also brings a warning here, though, against making a hasty decision or not making a decision at all, this person. and letting important issues go unresolved. Okay? This person needs to make the right move that suits the greatest good for everybody here, I'm hearing. Okay? Because speaking of a possible love triangle here, someone could have made a too hasty marriage, or just basically disharmony within the relationship, because the card that clarifies that is the Two of Swords, and that's reverse. Okay? Because someone's definitely made some form of decision. They're no longer walking around with a blindfold on their eyes and pretending not seeing things for what they are. Okay? You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You may even have this in the chart. Remember, this is the air sign, so this person is referring to yourself. Okay? Right? So they know that they was unfaithful in the past. Okay? And with the Two of Swords here reversed like this, okay, it's also telling you, say, that there's been some disloyalty from this person. Okay? And they could have gone within now and hiding out, okay, trying to protect themselves from all the trouble that they've caused, okay? But you need to be wary of someone who sees a compromise, but they're willing to change. You know what I mean? It's like, do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. Some of you need to set some boundaries with this person, because this is somebody that comes in and out of your life. This is a player, okay? This is definitely a player with a Knight of Wands here rushing in like this, okay? This is somebody here who doesn't want to settle down, who doesn't want to commit, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? You'll know which side you're on, okay? Well, this is somebody here who could be departing out your life or rushing into your life, okay? But this person, like I said, I wouldn't trust them if I was going to throw them, okay? Could be person that could be reading, could be suggest that someone, possibly even yourself, is acting in an impulsive manner, or who's being hasty in their judgment. This person often rushes into a situation before checking the details first. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's quick to go and say, want to argue, right? But someone needs to make an important decision. And someone could be coming in quickly with this decision. Could be travel or a trip you need to take, or a vacation over war or abroad. Okay? This person could be making a decision regarding that, but they could be unfaithful. Had no boundaries. Do you understand? And was doing their own thing. I hear. But it also speaks about changes happening in your life, which may even be a change of residence for some of you, a new relationship, a new business venture, or a connection for some of you, okay? And if you are considering purchasing, or this person could be considering, you know which side you're on, okay, vice versa, right? And if this person is considering purchasing a new home or changing resident, right? This Knight of Wands could signify that now is the time to take steps towards this goal. And if they were to go ahead with a purchase, everything will go smoothly, okay? But then you got focus. The next step someone is telling is to focus. They could be going through some trying to transformation. The third eye is opening up here, right? Because they're rushing out or rushing in regarding the decision they made when they found out somebody was unfaithful, so they're putting some boundaries here. Okay? They could even be traveling once they find out that somebody's being unfaithful. Okay? Towards this person. Could be good or bad, but they're going to come with. Okay? Somebody's seeing things through the third eye now. Seeing visions. Okay? Your goals are imminent here, as or this person's goals are imminent. and they should continue to have faith. Okay? But like I said, it's got focus. This person is focused. You must focus on the task at hand right now. There's no room for scattergun approach. Put on the blinkers and do not listen to gossip or negative people. If you make a mistake, it's your mistake to make. Do not waste your focus. Do not split your attention into too many pieces. And the affirmation is, I have laser-like focus that serves me well. What we place our focused attention on matters. Placing our undivided focus on something means we are more likely to take action on it. We are more likely to finish something we wish to complete if we focus on it. We are more likely to plan and succeed in our achievements should we take the time to focus on how. Even something as simple as eating a meal is more enjoyable if we take the time to focus on just that, eating, and all of its sensory rewards. What hindered focus? Diversion. And it's often diversion we set for ourselves or that we allow. When we are afraid of our own growth or greatness, we procrastinate. We might place drama in our own way. We may even focus on everyone except for ourselves and never have the time to do the things we set for ourselves. Our heart desires therefore never come to us. We might allow the opinions of others to get in the way, letting the criticism and values of others affect us. This is useless. We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others, about what our society says. Instead, turn your focus to you and what you are doing. Pay attention to you. You need to focus instead on what feels so deeply good to us, what we really want and what we want to place our laser-like focus upon, and soon it will be ours. Okay? So what you focus on is what you will receive. Okay? Use your wisdom, use your intuition. Okay? Because somebody could be focused on somebody who's a player. And you need to set boundaries. Okay? And some of you could be dealing with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And it's come out reverse. Okay? This King of Cups. Okay? Could be a water sign you're dealing with that you need to kind of be careful around. Okay? Because this person cannot be trusted when the King of Cups is reversed like this. This is somebody here who's emotionally unavailable. Okay? This is somebody here who's possessive, overbearing, selfish, dishonest, double dealing. There's some form of scandal connected with this person. Okay? This person represents someone who cannot be trusted, especially in the business, financial sector. He may be inclined to use his superior education and privileged social contacts to take advantage of others and deceive people who, though even they could be your friend, they will still actually betray you. Okay? This implies somebody that would be well advised not to become involved with in any way with this person. Okay? Pre-warned is pre-armed, I always say. Okay? But particularly in business matters, with any unknown man, no matter what, no matter how enticing the offer or idea may initially seem, because this is just energy, and you're talking about on your side regarding the masculine. Okay? Could be a Scorpio. Do not trust this person, I'm hearing. No matter how whoa, let me talk. Take a drink. No matter how enticing this person is, okay, you need to avoid this person's wrath as well and not get on his wrong side. You know what I mean? You may indicate an instance where you feel misled or badly treated by this person. It also may be an indication of being double-crossed, or it's just the deal went sour. Okay? But there definitely may be an issue of infidelity within a relationship here with this King of Cups reversed. It may also indicate an instance where someone, usually male, is determined to control or around him. It may be even an indication of a double dealing or some loss here, but there's definitely some misunderstanding and disagreements going on with this person, or in this person's energy anyway. Tell me about this King of Cups here reversed. The person might be filled with anger, so they become flirtatious. Okay. Yeah, but when you got the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody who's coming in slowly. They may even be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, but this person here has these characters. They may not have water in the chart. Okay. This person's filled with anger, and they could be becoming very excessively flirtatious. Okay. They could come across or appear sullen or demanding, whoppish and overly sensitive. He may even appear honourable, okay, at first, but you'll soon show his true colours. So take extra care when dealing with him, because the message of this King of Cups reversed like this and being stagnant is somebody who's being very lying, cheating and being deceptive. Okay. The Seven of Swords. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Alright. Or it could be somebody that was even married and sneaking around. Okay. Because you've got this King and Queen here, and there could have been some form of separation between you. This could have even been a soulmate connection for some of you. But this person was lying, cheating and being very deceptive around you here, air signs. Okay. Could have been you was a friend, some of you it was somebody you was married to. For some of you could have even been a working environment. But someone was being very deceptive here with the Seven of Swords. Okay. For some of you, he usually speaks about somebody here could even be postponing something, put it off another time, but there's a lot of quarrel going on with this. Somebody you have to confrontate with this person, but someone's taking the time, okay, to come forward here with even a stable offer, because the treatment plan to be deceptive in that. Okay, because even if they're offering you, they're going to argue about it. Okay, because for some of you right now, it represents a time of solitude and of questioning yourself, or with focusing on adjustments or inconceived plans. This person could be by themselves at this moment. Okay, so someone's being very wary about some fanciful promises and should look carefully at any situation before making any adjustments. You need to remain concentrated and focused at this time, and you should keep distraction to a minimum right now, air signs, especially if you're dealing with somebody you feel is lying, cheating and being shady here. Okay, because the trickster may indicate that things may not work out as planned or expected. Okay, someone needs to show some form of tenacity here, okay, and boldness in action to bring about the desired result that they want. Someone's actually being encouraged to be bold and take a risk at this time, okay? But for some of you, somebody's carrying a heavy load or burden upon the shoulders. Somebody needs to go and kind of delegate some of the responsibilities they're taking on, okay? Because someone's taking on, like I said, other people's responsibilities, okay? Because this is denying yourself or this person the opportunity to learn the lesson of their own actions if you keep doing it for them. Okay? That's for somebody, right? Or for some of you dealing with somebody who's dishonest and not straightforward and direct. Okay? Just beware, okay, of this person, which I did describe as a Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and it could even be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, any signs that you know who you're dealing with. Okay. Someone's not being direct. Okay. They're being indirectly trying to say something, but they're not saying it straight. And someone needs to take some form of action here. Ooh. Someone could be definitely wearing a mask, lying, going as if they're sensitive, a bit of a narcissist, not showing no love. They've got no love to give. Okay? There's definitely a fire sign who's jealous, insecure, but they're no longer waiting, because somebody here could end up getting caught in a, yeah. Okay, because the truth is going to come out. What's in the dark, keep hearing, it's going to come to the light. Alright? So let's see about the waxing moon here. Yeah, this person's lying to you. They're a player. Okay, this is somebody that come in and like your life. Okay, they could be setting boundaries now, or hiding out after being caught in a lie. Okay, you can get away with it. Tell me about their actions here. Right, I'm going to actually read that now, because someone's going to get some bad news. Okay, because somebody's too controlling and manipulative right now. Okay, well, let's see. Action. The time has come to take action. Let go of your paralysis. Let go of your burden, step by step. And the affirmation is, I'm responsive and ready to take action. Sometimes we're afraid to move forward. This is natural. Change can be difficult, and if we have been hurt or failed before, we are anxious about what may happen if we instigate change. Maybe we think it's easier and safer to just tread some water for a while, instead of taking joyful actions towards the things we truly desire, such as the writing of the book, undertaking study, accepting a new job, or seeking a better relationship. We walk, we freeze, we do not take the steps we could, and so we remain stagnant. We don't grow. This moon phase encourages us to embrace action. Action is part of our humanity. We are not made to hide and refuse to blossom. So somebody here who's hiding out and trying to avoid making a decision and being deceptive and taking the time and trying to get away with something, the time is now. And this person's side, they have to make a decision about the reason why they don't want to commit is because they've been lying, cheating, and sneaking around. There's definitely been a lot of deception here. Someone's been unfaithful. So somebody's been given to two, and somebody's been gossiping here, or spying and asking questions regarding who you're giving to. Okay, right? Somebody here could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you are dealing with. Okay, the person's definitely given to two. Okay, and they're lying, they're cheating, and being unfaithful. Somebody here is self-sabotaging here, and they could be setting themselves free. They're going to lose out financially or not an opportunity here. The person can't be trusted. You need to let go, let God, because this person could already be in an open relationship or an open marriage. Someone's going to get caught up, and some of you will be cutting this person off. Okay? Once you find out, this person could even be in prison. Okay? And they lost out on an opportunity. Right? So now, what's between you is the unexpected. Okay? Which I'm going to read between you, because this like the overview of this reading between you is the unexpected. So some of you probably wouldn't even expecting all this to have been taking place, or this person to turn out the way they did. The unexpected. No matter how well you plan, there's always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience, as rare occurrence can happen. A visitor you have not seen in a long time may re-enter your life. Like I said, somebody from your past is coming back. But they're only coming back because they thought the grass was green on the other side, and then realized it wasn't so green, so now they're coming back now because they see you as more stable and financially stable. That's for somebody. Okay, I'm going to read unexpected. In Old Farmer's Almanac, a blue moon was described as the third full moon in season that has 4 full moons. The newer and now more accepted description is that a blue moon is when there are 2 full moons in one calendar month. Either way, it is a rare occurrence and has inspired the saying, once in a blue moon. when describing an event or behavior that only happens rarely. The energy and power of the blue moon can be best taken advantage of by setting intentions on these moons of things that you really want but have never felt could happen. I refer to big wishes, the almost miracle stuff we would be both delighted and surprised about if it manifested after setting blue moon intentions. Though don't sit there hoping it will happen. Try to take a clear practical steps toward these big, seemingly faraway intentions and help the universe along. Some of us love surprises, some of us don't. But I don't think anyone can go through life without sometimes having the unexpected happen to them. While some professions in particular, such as the military and medicine, try to plan for everything that could go wrong, like sometimes finds a way to outsmart the most thorough of plans. This is simply life. Although it's important for us to know where and how and why we're travelling down a particular path, we should always make room for and expect the unexpected. Because, yep, somebody from your past is coming back. Use your intuition here, okay? The person hasn't changed. Right? Person is a player from the Himalaya. Here we go. Unexpected between you both. What further message do air signs need to know? Do you really? Really? So it was unexpected that you got hurt, even though you was using your intuition that you knew something wasn't right about this person, but Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, could it be involved? Okay. Or they may have this in their chart. But the Three of Swords is about delays, absence, depression, separation, unhappiness, confusion. Okay? For some of you right now, threes can sometimes indicate conflict, aggression, and the escalation of problems between you both. Okay? It also suggests a difficult understanding why we are afflicted with such sorrows. But we're asked to kind of try not to be too depressed by the negative events taking place. Okay? Because once this difficult time is over, you'll feel a sense of release and well-being. I mean, it's only for your life for a season, for a reason. Okay? And this too shall pass. Okay? Dealing with the fire sign, lying, cheating, being very deceptive. Tell me about these Three of Swords here. Sun, moon, or a player. You know what sign you're dealing with, or a water sign. Could be any of them. Because, yeah, this father figure, this emperor, is taking his power back, is hurting and standing their ground and being very defensive. Yeah. Could be hurt. Could be a baby father. Because of a third party situation, they're standing their ground. Somebody's being very defensive here. Because there's been some injustice. Someone's going through some form of karma. Could be a Virgo. That marriage just ended or separation taking place. Okay. Could be a Libra. But somebody here has gone through some form of injustice, but the cycle has been completed. And somebody's definitely going to be moving on. Okay. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here, air signs. If this resonates with you all, please like, subscribe. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Like I told you, you know, everything's for a season, for a reason. You had to go through this. Okay? Is there any other message here for air signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising? Any other message here for air signs? One more. Oh, that's too many. Definitely too many. One more. Okay. Yeah, some of you are healing right now. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship healed this very moment. Because both of you right now are very defensive, standing your ground. Okay, you're still, both of you are hurt. Okay? Both of you are hurt in this situation. No one's coming out a winner here in this situation. Let's see what other message is coming out from Dora and Virtue for air signs. Both are hurt. And it's happened for a reason. Okay? Even if it was for a season for some of you. You're looking back on it, memories of somebody who was struggling in the past. Yeah, chemistry. There was a strong magnetic attraction here between you both. Okay? And what other message? Whoa. So yeah, some of you, like I said, someone's gone within, retreated, and there was playfulness. You capture your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Yeah. Some of you are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation and visualization help you bring it together. And for some of you, it was worth waiting for. And for some of you, you're using your intuition and moving on. Okay? What other message here for air signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising? You've got, ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Okay? Because some of you are asking your friends what should they do, especially if this person is a marriage. You need to go and ask a professional. And some of you need to stop obsessing. You're not the fucking center of the universe. Okay? It's not all about you. Oh god, sorry, but it's not. It's true. Because some of you are refusing to change. Okay? But when God stops in, there's nothing you can do about it. And some of you are giving too many fucks. Give zero. You know what I mean? Too many care what people think. And some of you need to get the fuck out of your head. Look, you stole so much your head. And get into your heart because it misses you. Alright, this is for air signs. Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.